Let's start by selecting the brush tool, and we've got black as our foreground colour. If we were to click that, we could change and select any colour here to paint with, but we're going to stick with black for now. And let's just click on the screen. So there we've made a brush mark, and you can see that the brush is totally black. The mark we've made is solid, 100% opaque. The opacity is 100%. Let's reduce the opacity to 87%, just a random number, and click again. And let's continue to do this, and you'll be able to see how the opacity of the brush affects the outcome. We've gone from 100% opaque black into different shades of grey, and the opacity has been adjusted of this brush. Okay, let's go back to 100% and let's click again. Now let's change the physical size of the brush. Left bracket key to go small, right bracket key to increase the size. This is the quickest way to do brush size changes. There are other ways. You can right click and you can get up the window, but we're going to stick with the bracket keys, and I'm just decreasing the size of my brush as I'm moving down, just using the bracket keys. So we've changed the opacity, we've now changed the physical size of the brush. We can also change the hardness of a brush. Well, what do I mean by that? Okay, let's click again here. You'll notice that the edges of the brush are very, very sharp. The entire circle is solid and there's no blending of the edges. Okay, let's right click and change that. The hardness is 100%. It's a totally hard brush. Okay, let's bring this down to 80% and let's see what we get. Notice the edges of the brush now have become a bit softer. They are slightly feathered and they're starting to blend. This is because our brush hardness is now at 80%. Let's continue to do this. And let's go right down to a 0% hardness. So you'll notice that the edges are softer. This is great for when we are blending. So we've got 0% hardness brushes. So brushes can come in different hardnesses along with different diameters, and you can also adjust the opacity.